Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 6, Memory 2, and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you limit the time spent in open conflict to 15 seconds, and this is actually a timer that resets after every fight. You need to limit Chaphau's health loss to 33%, and you need to perform 5 low-profile assassinations. Now, the low-profile assassinations could be considered assassinations that are from the back, not from the front. So remember that as you're going for this. Now, let's get started with this memory.
Stefan, what is wrong? Where is Sam Adams?
Who cares? I've been robbed! Vont me le payer, ces scélérats de merde!
Alright, now it is time for us to begin the 100% synchronization requirements. In this span of time, we are going to be completing every single requirement needed, so let's just go ahead and get started. There are about 6 encounters for you to deal with, and during every encounter, you basically want to make sure you get one silent assassination from behind. So as a reminder, a low profile assassination is an assassination from behind, not in front. So after that initial encounter, you should have 1 out of 5 low profile assassinations, and after that initial encounter, I'd recommend you loot for cartridges, so that way you have ammo for your pistol, because if you do use your pistol in the encounters, you are going to be, wiping out these enemies really quickly, especially if they are weak, and especially if there's only 2 enemies. You can get an assassination, a low profile assassination, and then you can go for a kill with a pistol, and then that is the conflict completed. That's like, 3 seconds maximum really for open conflict. And remember, this timer does reset during every fight, so you have 15 seconds per fight. It's not 15 seconds over the entire sequence, it's 15 seconds per fight. So you can see when this next fight begins, the timer resets as I get into open conflict. So remember that, you just need to be as fast as possible, and the fastest way possible I'd recommend is that you use your pistol. So now that we have completed 2 encounters, we have 4 more left, and we have completed 2 out of 5 low profile assassinations. That means we can only fail once and miss 1 low profile assassination. However, they are very easy to complete. I'd be surprised if you failed it, to be honest. The only way you'll fail it is if you go from the front of the targets, right? So just do your best to remember that you need to be behind the targets to perform a low profile assassination, just like I am doing right here in my 3rd encounter. I'm performing 1 assassination, and then really quickly, I'm shooting the 2nd enemy, and that was a very quick fight. It didn't even go into open conflict, so you can see the timer is saved from the previous fight, and now I just continue on. Remember that you can loot the enemies if you need ammo, like if you run out of any ammo, remember that you can loot enemies. Alright, in our 4th encounter, we are going to go for the assassination on these 2 enemies here. It only counts as 1 low profile assassination, but that is no matter. Now we are just going to be attacking this enemy here. The other enemy will have chased after Chapheau, at which point we are going to quickly run away so we exit the conflict and we reset that timer, and then we are going to attack that enemy. At that point, they should have gotten distracted from Chapheau, and Chapheau should only have lost 33%. So you can see I did not fail the 100% synchronization requirement. So it's definitely not ideal, but it definitely was efficient because I ensured that I did not, run down that timer for being in combat. So that is one method that I definitely recommend you do. It lets you focus on getting that easy assassination in, and then focusing on a few targets at a time without having to worry about Chapheau. Alright, and on to this 5th encounter, you saw I quickly got that low profile assassination, and then I killed the other enemy with the pistol. It was very quick. 3 seconds in combat, definitely nothing to worry about there. Now we are going to be moving on to our 6th encounter. If you did perform just as I did, you would have completed your low profile assassinations, but this is an opportunity to get an extra one in case you manage to fail any of the other ones. So go ahead and do just that. And once you've done that, that is all of the encounters completed. There's going to be a cutscene and an assassin recruit tutorial, but that is essentially the memory completed. So I'll see you at the end of this video.
Destroyed? You stupid mongrel! I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window. Oh, bloody hell are you? Why? You have no right to rob people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not. British Parliament? I worked for William Johnson. Johnson? End his suffering cleanly. Please. The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
I said I'd buy you an ale when you first helped me. In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance. For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
Alright, and that is the end of this video. I hope I was able to help you out and provide you with some tips here and there in that section. It's definitely nothing too crazy, but it can get a bit difficult. Anyways, if you did appreciate this content and are looking to see more, definitely stick around and subscribe. I've got a lot on this channel to offer. I've got Let's Plays, achievement guides, video walkthroughs, all that kind of stuff is available on this channel. So definitely stick around if you're interested in that. If not, no problem. I will see you in the next 100% synchronization guide. Take care.